They built something against you, but it collapsed. Emotional exhaustion. It collapsed because people got tired of hearing your name. People got tired of having no proof. Not what you think. Masks are coming off. It might even surprise you at first because you're like, what is this? I'm not used to this. But no, masks are coming off. People are just going to show you that they are tired because it didn't work. It didn't work. They realize that you're not one to play around with like that. Sorry about the floor again. I thought I was doing better. Security, secret admirer, red flags everywhere. People want to give you security again, but they know that you have seen the red flags. A lot of people are ashamed of themselves, ashamed of the way they treated you. Ashamed that they even took this on, honestly, because they feel like bad things are happening to them now, and they are, because they're receiving bad karma for coming against you. They want to give you some kind of offer of security. This is other people. People who feel tricked, honestly. They feel tricked into believing things about you that they shouldn't have believed. People don't want to be involved in failure, and they don't want to be involved in this anymore because this was a failure, like some kind of a massive plan to take someone down. Not noble. They know what they did. They know. They're really talking about it. They see now that someone had an agenda. Chose someone else. You will not be you will only be alone if you want to be. Biggest mistake. Self-medicating. They're so upset. They feel tricked into a life that wasn't for them. They feel tricked into overplaying their hand. They feel like you just outsmarted everyone because you were taking notes, you were watching. You were the one playing the long game when they thought they were. But you were playing it in self-defense. Theirs was an offensive tactic. They're just hoping that you won't remember because they feel now that you have value. Not only that, but that you're really smart to be taking notes, and suddenly they see what you knew all along. People are really afraid now to be on the receiving end of whatever's going to happen because they know something's going to happen. But what do you need to know? Make notes about a recent incident. This too shall pass. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Just make a note about it and move on. Journal about it because you know it's like your spirit's telling you. Make notes about it, but don't let it take any other place in your mind, because it can be easy if something bad happens. Because this sounds like it could have been really traumatic, emotionally, physically, whatever. When something bad happens, our tendency is to take a while to rebound. And that's okay if you got to deal with the feelings here, but I'm just getting that you really need to move on and not let it take more place in your life. Just make notes about it, but don't let it linger. Don't let your emotions linger there because these people really don't deserve it. I know that's what a lot of my readings are about, but it's true. This is the world we live in. It's constantly nagging at us, trying to get us to give in to those low vibrating emotions, and that's really all it is. They had plans, but the divine had other plans. What in the world were they thinking? You hide your pain. Operate in love and you will prosper. You are divinely protected. Ask for what you want. That means put out a frequency of what you want and draw that in. It's time for you to really let go of that pain and think about what it is you do want. And remember that you were protected. Like, focus on that part, because sometimes it can be like, oh, if only this happened, this would have happened. It would have been so bad. But that's part of the trickery, is for you to stay stuck in that area too. Think about the good things. There are some good things coming in for you, and I am sending you the energy of someone who knows what that is. Like, if you journal about it, make notes about the recent incident, if you actually do that, may you get clarity immediately. May your spirit show you exactly what you need to know, because you have work to do. You have things that you have things of a higher purpose, a higher calling, and this is helping you toward that, as always. This is the Dead Inside Oracle deck. Really great deck. Okay. Calling it a phase. Minimization, escapism, self-deception. Just a phase. 5 years ago. Oh, wow. That's what I mean about not staying in that phase or that energy. Because it's really easy to get stuck there. And this message is for someone who may tend to get stuck there at times. Have a list prepared of other things to think about, other things to do. And I know sometimes you might not feel like it. Say to yourself, I feel like having better thoughts. Before you actually feel the feeling, to get it going, say that you feel the feeling. like you're narrating your life. I feel like doing what's best for me. I feel like taking care of myself. I feel like doing the good things I need to do to take care of myself. I feel like I need to replace these thoughts. Okay? Talk to yourself like you're a computer program, or like you're something that can just be rearranged. Like you're just something they can run codes on and you're going to change. Just the code is just your frequency shifting, and if it hasn't shifted yet, just say, I feel like my frequency is shifting. Okay? Speak to the feeling, because that's the whole problem. The heart-mind connection requires that our emotions line up with our mind, and they don't always. Because there are times you might be feeling something and be like, I know I shouldn't feel that. So, talk. Just say to your heart, I feel better. I feel good. I feel like looking on the bright side of this. I feel like this lesson is propelling me forward to greatness. I feel like everything in my life is working toward my higher good. I feel like I am blessed. I feel like I am happy. I feel like there are constant miracles in my life. I feel like I speak it and I get it. As long as you're lined up with the frequency, the divine frequency, unconditional love. Harm to no one, take from no one, for the good of all. One more card. Unique insight. That's what I mean about ask your spirit what you're supposed to learn about this, because it has given you unique insight. This is really propelling you forward. Like I said, there's just something specific about this lesson. It's something that you have needed to hear for a long time, and you're going to advance so quickly. What else? Money flows to you, and it's just a frequency. I almost said that earlier. You feel like money is flowing to you. Say that. Because if this could be tied to money, this whole thing I'm feeling is that there was some kind of money trauma. Like somebody who thought they could mess with your money to try to mess with you. It ended up costing them money. And anything stolen from you is only being repaid. Just imagine ocean, the ocean in front of you, but instead of the ocean, it's money. That's how much money is out there all the time. Whatever was stolen from you will be repaid 1,000 times over. It's flowing to you like water. And you can't even get out of it. And it feels good. You don't drown. It feels very pleasant. But that's what I mean. Like these people, they may have traumatized you by making you think they could take something. I'm telling you what I have learned and what I wish I had learned earlier. When you start saying good things, better things happen in your life. Even to yourself. If you just even start saying stuff like this, money flows to me. I always feel like money's flowing to me. It will change your frequency, and that changes everything. And if you haven't learned that yet, may you learn it gently, not the hard way like I did. Okay? Because these people here, they wanted you to be afraid. And that's what you have to let go of, is the fear. That's what anchors us all to this world, is that fear, which leads to anger, which leads to doubt. No more. May all those thoughts and feelings be replaced by something better, and you learn from this, because you didn't deserve this. And they know that. You might even get an explanation out of it. I just got that. I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Some of you are going to get some apologies, like sincere ones, and they might not even be obvious. It might be a conversation where you're just like, is this person trying to apologize? Yeah, and that was very hard for them. Okay, even if it's a weird conversation, you got to know it's not easy for people to admit they were wrong, and they were very wrong about you. They're suffering financially, but you will be blessed. You are blessed. Just feel it. I want you to just take a second and just think about that. That there's just money coming at you, like just bills, dollar bills, $100 bills, that is just all around you. Think of what it smells like, what it would feel like to hold a few in your hands. That's all yours. Sit with that frequency and think about it. That's how easy it is. Money is just a frequency. You will be blessed for whatever happened here. Money flows to you. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.